Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just finishing my cuppa. I'm Carl. I'm your medium for today for the next hour. I'll be doing some mediumship, some psychic stuff, and maybe some to do with numbers, if that's okay with everybody. I'm going to start off with an opening prayer followed by the Lord's Prayer, and then we'll get cracking. So I'm not going to waste your time on too much blathering about. Thanks very much. So if you can, and if it's safe and legal for you to do so, just bow your head in prayer, please, friends. Divine and most Holy Spirit, Father God, we give ourselves to Thee in service at this time, Father, for the joining of two worlds as one, to allow those loved ones to step forward through the veil, join with us and blend with us, and match and raise our energies to bring whatever love, inspiration, guidance, evidence of life and love everlasting to those here on this earth plane for the betterment of both sides of the veil. We now leave ourselves and this service in Thy loving arms. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be Thy name. Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thanks, folks. Right, okay. And I've spoken to Veronica, and she very kindly said that if you wish to come on camera, then please mention it and she'll send you the link so that you can come on camera with me as well. So I'm just going to look through the comments and see who I'm drawn to. There's Marion Harris, Rosalind, Bernadette, Christine, Charlene, Gemma, Rosaline, Marie-Line Hache. I hope I've got that name right. Bonjour. Too many to mention, but right, let's have a look and see where we're going. Right, Marion Harris. Okay, if you could just mention in the comments that you're there and you can hear me, and we'll see what we can do there. Marion Harris, please. Hiya, Marion. Marion, as I looked at your name on here, I just felt like I'm in a very contemplative mood. So would you understand, Marion? Can you hear me, Marion? Can everybody else hear me? Because Bernie says there's no sound. I'm just checking, making sure. Can everybody hear me? Yeah? Okay. Right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marie from France. Right, Marion. Okay. So it just felt like I'm over contemplating things at the moment, my love. But as I link in with you now, there's the energy. I don't see spirits and I don't hear spirits. I just work with a sense of. So I don't always get everything right, but that's what I get for being a married man, isn't it? Don't get everything right all the time. But there's a gentleman in spirit, very thoughtful gentleman, an older gentleman, passed to the higher side of life, maybe round about 10 years ago, something like that. He's a father figure linked around mum, so I don't know whether he's father or grandfather on mum's side of the family. But he's been around you quite a lot at the moment, my love. He says that you've been a bit fidgety, feelings of maybe anxiety, and about maybe making or taking decisions. Can you understand that, please? Okay, I'll come to you. Right, okay, this is Marion. Okay, do you understand that, please, Marion? With the fidgety, feeling anxious and anxiety about making or taking some decisions at the moment. Yes, okay, that's fine. He's with you, and he's been with you over the last 3 weeks, even over the last 3 months. There are hard decisions to have to make, but you will come to the right decision. Trust your instincts and take no notice of people around you who have perhaps been trying to influence you in other matters, in other ways. Do you understand that, please, Marion? But you need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture in things, okay? Don't rush into things. And would you understand where there's a hospital appointment coming up for someone around you, please, Marion? Okay. But you have stuck energies. We can help you with that, Marion, but you would need to message me after this, and we have a meditation that might be able to help you with stuck energies. Okay? Right. Would you understand, Marion, where there is a hospital appointment coming up for someone around you, please? Okay, you said no. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Maybe not for yourself, but I said somebody around you. Just hold on to that, please, Marion. Marion, if you could give me a number between 1 and 36, please. That would be great. Just give me a number between 1 and 36. Okay, you said dentist. Okay, well, I'll accept that, but thank you. I got hospital appointments, but that's what I got. I can't change that. But there is some fear associated with going to this appointment, but all will be well. All will be okay. It's not going to be as bad as expected, because the build up to this has made it weigh on somebody's mind, and they really don't like doctors or quacks and medical professionals. You understand that, please? And the number 12. Okay, let me have a quick look at the number 12 for you. Right. Marion, okay, there's an ending around you, okay, Marion. It's an ending of a period of your life over the last 13 months that has been quite topsy-turvy, always up and down, not knowing which way to go, what way to do. It's been a period of acute anxiety, perhaps at times. And I have somebody here around because I keep wanting to lean over, so I don't know whether they had a stroke that affected them, perhaps on one side, maybe the right side here, but they learn to cope with things. And the message for you, Marion, is that it's okay to be okay. All right, so it's an ending here for you over the last 13 months, but where there are endings, there are new beginnings and new starts. And we have new beginnings and new starts. We have new beginnings and new starts.
Hello.
Sorry, for unexpected phone call. So much for being psychic, aren't I? Right. New beginnings and new starts coming around about the 13th or 14th of September. Linked with a lady in spirit who was very good at basic cookery. She made homemade, good, hearty meals. Plenty of veg on meals because meat always wasn't available at those times. Do you understand that, Marion? But I'll leave that with you. Rest assured, Grandad is with you. He is around you, and he's watching over you, watching your progression with a vested interest, and he will help you in decisions and get into where you want and need to be over the next 6 months. I hope this makes enough sense for you, please, Marion. Okay, thank you. Right, if anybody wants to come on camera, please let me know. And thank you ever so much. Okay, I'm just going to have a up and down. Right, I'm not going to be drawn to anybody at the moment, but I have a gentleman here who suffered very badly with his chest and his shoulders. Emphysema comes to mind, work-related emphysema, always bad in the winter. I've got wet mouth, perhaps a lot of spittle in my mouth. I don't mean to be rude, but always having to wipe my lips like this. Okay, left this earthly plane quite unexpectedly. Things took their toll and then caught up with me very quickly. I was here 1 minute, gone the next. And I have links perhaps to the south of England or down that way. Can anybody take this gentleman, please? I do private readings, by the way, but you'd have to message me on Facebook for that. Okay. Rebecca Whelan, is that your dad? Can anybody take this gentleman? Yes, from the south of England. Does the rest of it make sense, Bernie? Okay. Bernie Gear and Christine Campbell. Right, we need to narrow it down a bit more. Okay, right. One of you feel like you're on the starting blocks. I feel like I'm on the starting blocks, ready to get going, but I've been getting held back since the end of October with plans that I need to just really put into action, but it just hasn't felt right and been right. Okay, do you understand that, please? Okay. Which one of you who have just said to me, right, you can take all of that, Charlene. Okay, Charlene Shaz. Right, I believe I'm working with you, Charlene Shaz, but please take all of it, okay? Right. Charlene, you have to trust your own gut feelings, me love, okay? There are a couple of idiots around you who think they know it all and they know absolutely nothing. Do you understand that, Charlene? Oh, what a pair of plonkers, and I'm sorry, but that's the way of it, okay? There's a gentleman in spirit who's just like this, and you're a bit like this. You're a bit like the males on the family, okay? You don't take fools gladly, do you, my love? Not at all. And good for you. But there is a day of reckoning coming for those around you. But you have to be careful how you speak your mind, because sometimes you can be a bit over the top there. And it's prudent at the moment for you to mind your P's and Q's and wait for people to trip themselves up. Do you understand that, Charlene? Every dog has his day, this gentleman says, and your day's coming, but in such a good way, okay? Do you understand a child lost a spirit, please, Charlene? A child of the family lost a spirit. There's been a lot of activity in your home. Not bad, just bits and bobs getting moved about. Do you understand that, please, Charlene? About the bits and bobs. Okay, because, right, absolutely. Okay, that's good. Two children lost to spirit in different areas of the family. One was here briefly on the earth plane. I know you are, I realise that, Charlene. And one never made it to the earth plane, but they are both fine and well. The one who's just been moving things around the house, that's a little girl, is my understanding, a female spirit, quite active, but quite joyful in nature. And she is around other children of the family, helping them to cope with situations or strange situations or feelings of that everything is all changed, not just you moving, but everything all changed. You understand that, please? What lovely souls they are. You've mentioned that you're a medium, you've put that on there, and I would understand here that more is being given to you. More is being given to you, Charlene. Is it Charlene? Yeah. More is being given to you, Charlene, on the mediumship side of things. But you have a 3-month wait to just get over things, and then it'll be all systems go. So in July, August, September, so around about October, and there would be a celebration, a birthday celebration around the October, linked to a female here on this earth plane, where all systems can go and be good. And Christmas is going to be a lot better than it was this year. Something went wrong this Christmas, wasn't quite right. Do you understand all that, Charlene? Please. Okay, thank you very much. I know they're only quick readings, but God bless you, Charlene, and all on here. It's all going to be fine. It's okay. But I have to say, don't eat too much chocolate. It won't do you any good. Don't know why that is. Okay. Thank you ever so much. If anybody wants to come on camera, please mention it, and Veronica will make sure you come on camera. Private readings are available, but you must inbox me on Messenger. Okay. This gentleman, by the way, who had the emphysema or the breathing difficulty, he is fine, he is well, and he's put his weight back on. He's now got a fine physique, he says, but he's laughing about that. There's a joke there somewhere. Okay. And he does a bit of spotted gardening now, believe it or not. And that helps pass the time. Okay, right. If anybody wants to send me a friend request, you can, but I will ask you where you know me from. Why has that gone off? Oh, well, okay there. That went a bit weird. Okay. What I'd like, because there's so many people, right? What I'd like people to do is just put a number on there between 1 and 36, and I'll take the first 3 of those. So put a number on there between 1 and 36, please, folks, and I'll get through you one at a time. Okay. Okay, Katie Newkirk, 13. Linda Wallace. Okay, you'll have to remind me in a minute. Okay, but Katie Newkirk, 13. We'll go with that for one moment. Okay, right. Katie Newkirk, 13. Just let me know you're there, Katie Newkirk, please. Okay, you can stop putting numbers on now for a minute. Katie Newkirk. Right, okay. Number 13 is an interesting number to have, Katie. And I'm rubbing my hands like this at the moment. Okay. Why have I gone off camera? Am I still on camera? Can you still see me? Right. Okay. Right. It's just not on my camera here. Blimey. Okay. Katie Newkirk, and interesting. You can see me. I'm rubbing my hands together like this, Katie. Would you understand, Katie, where your hands and fingers get quite tingly and hot at times, please? Because I've got healing abilities around you at the moment. And the number 13. Now, my wife, Patty, that was her dad's favourite number. And we moved here on Friday the 13th. That what a day that was. But, Katie, do you understand, please? You've definitely got healing abilities around you, and that is improving. Now, you would understand, Katie, that when you are around people, sometimes your hands get hotter, and there is a female energy around you, a lady here on earth, where your hands get quite tingly, and there is healing being directed to this lady here on earth. Don't know whether it's your mum, but it's an older lady. Prayers have been sent out for her, and your prayers, by the way, are always heard, Katie. But it's about time you asked for the correct thing too, and that includes yourself. You have to love yourself too, okay? Somebody here on earth with problems down the left-hand side, feels like the hip, maybe the left leg, the thigh, going down there, maybe sciatica, not quite sure on that, but there's a lot of healing being given to a lady there, okay? Right, so hopefully I'm back on track, Pam, that you can all still see me and you understand that, Katie. I would guide you to look into healing even more, Katie, if you haven't already. If you want to message me and know more about it, that's okay. If you want to look elsewhere, that's okay too. But you've definitely got those abilities. Do you have a son here on Earth plane, please, Katie? Do you understand? I have a young man around you who is a son or almost like a son to you, please, Katie. Do you understand that, please? Ah, righty. Okay, fair enough. Well, listen, Katie, that is going even higher. I'm a Reiki master too, but your abilities and your healing abilities are increasing within that around you. Now that you've let go of past issues, past is the past, future is the future, okay? And we live in the moment. So now that you've let go of some past things, that your healing is going upwards. The eldest son, but I'm not talking about in age, Katie. I'm talking about the eldest son in the mind's eye, in their mind's eye, the one with more kosher about them, if you like. Okay, right. You can message me and we can talk about that, Katie, on Messenger if you want or not. Okay, happy to help if you wish. But the son that is elder in the mind's eye, there is a lot going on around them, okay, but they are going onwards and upwards. They have really good abilities, maybe not necessarily always educational or formal abilities, but they have the street cred or whatever you want to call it, okay, and they can do well for themselves. There is a freedom coming for them in that sense, Katie. I do hope that makes enough sense to you. I have to give you the names Barbara, Elsie, June, and Brian, wish to be mentioned from Spirit, Katie. I hope you understand that, okay? But there's more of a childlike quality coming back into your life. In other words, about the lightheartedness and less serious, or less having to be less serious, and more freedom coming in that way. Okay? Hi, Rosalind. I'll put you on screen once. All right. Okay. Got you. Okay. Right. Okay. If you want to come on screen, that lady, that's okay too. And then we'll carry on with the numbers. Katie, that's okay. You could do that after the live. That's okay, my love. That's all right. So, all right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So we go back on. Who did I mention before? Because I'm an old bloke. I don't always remember everything. Got my wife for that. She remembers everything. Trust me. That gets me into a lot of trouble. Right. Okay. What's with the numbers? That's an interesting. Okay. The numbers, they're linked to cards that I use, and that helps me link to spiriting of quick readings. Okay. That's what the numbers are for. And that's okay. Right. Bernadette Connolly, 17. Let me just have a quick look for you. Right. Okay. Bernadette Connolly, you chose number 17. Bernadette, can you come on and say hello, please? And Marie Line Hache, forgive my pronunciation. You can both take this, so we'll work with both of you. Okay, the number 17 is linked with worries and concerns at the moment, ladies. Do you understand, Bernadette and Marie? Okay, where there are worries and concerns around you at the moment, things seem insurmountable. Oh, and by the way, someone around one of you has been getting headaches. Now, I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose, but they feel more like tension or anxiety headaches here. Do you understand that, please? Marie, yes, and Bernadette. Okay, I'm just going to continue on, and it's as simple as that. There is a young man in spirit linked to one of you who passed quite tragically, please. Do you understand that, Bernadette? Okay, or Marie, or both of you who I'm working with at the moment. If anybody else wants to take bits from this, that's fine. Bernadette, worries and concerns you. Can one of you, Bernadette or Marie Line Hache, you suffer with headaches, that's okay. Take a young man in spirit who passed quite tragically, possibly by their own, well, it does feel like their own hand, please. I feel like this is around you, Bernadette, rather than Marie. You can. I'm glad I said that just before you posted that. Okay, this young man has been around you of recent times. He's the young man who's been making the tapping noises, either on a window or a window ledge. Okay, and you've gone to the door a few times and there's been nobody there, but you're not hearing things either, Bernadette. Well, a young fella to me anyway, because I'm an old geezer, right? Yes? Okay, and Marie. I'll work with you in a moment, Marie. I'll just do a quick one for Bernadette. This young man wants you to know that he's okay, but he does watch over you always. In fact, it's me, he says, not me, him, who walks up and down a hall or a landing to safeguard against any worries about intruders or something like that, because somebody within the household worries that about security and safety. Okay, and I have to say that all is well on the Western Front, as they say. All is okay. One of you has got a problem or worries and concerns about a young lady, possibly a daughter. Oh, he was murdered. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Whoa, wow. Okay. I didn't get that, but we don't always get everything. But you understand, Bernadette, that there is worries or concerns about a young lady around you, possibly a daughter, I think. And who's the gentleman, either with you, Marie, or you, Bernadette, who had the shakes? Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Your daughter is safe. She's well looked after. She's going to be safe. She's going to be well. The rough times are over. Only the good times are coming in now. Okay. And there's a gentleman here who had the shakes, possibly a bit of, right, okay, possibly a bit of dementia or something like that. Okay. But he comes in here to say, my throat is okay now, and I'm okay, and I can breathe quite clearly. I want to come back. I hope that makes enough sense for you. They're only brief ones, and I'm so sorry. We're trying to get through as many people as we can for brief messages. Okay. The shake's not for you. Okay. I think they were for Bernadette. Right. Marie. Okay, let's see what we can do for you, Marie. Hiya, Tony. Right, Tony, I lost my other Facebook page. If you could send me a friend request on this page, my Carl E. Hulse page would be great. Thank you. Nice to see you. Right, Marie. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you for that connection. Marie, let's come back to you. Okay, my love. A lot of changes going on around you, Marie. Oh, everything's been up in the air. And I don't just say the same thing for everybody. But it's time to get organized now, Marie. Do you understand that? Okay. Marie, you're very welcome. Where are we going? Marie Line Hache. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'll just call you Marie from France. Okay. My apologies. Marie from France. My apologies. Do you understand where organization needs to come into you now, please? Got a lady here in spirit. Feels like grandmother on one side of the family, a shapely lady. I have to say, she had shapes in all the right places. Do you understand that, please? Oh, Canada. Oh, blimey. So sorry. So sorry. Oh, I never got to go to Canada either. Okay, Marie from Canada. Sorry. Okay. Do you understand the lady in spirit? Feels like grandmother on mum's side of the family. Okay. A shapely lady, had shape in all, curves in all the right places. Okay. Do you understand that, please? Just give me a yes or a no, please. Marie from Canada. Yeah, but a force to be reckoned with. Wouldn't get on the wrong side of me. I had a kind heart and a good soul, but woe betide you if you disrespected me. But I want to talk quite calmly now with this lady. And I need to convey to you that you should please respect yourself. Don't take any muck off anybody. It feels like she didn't really swear very much. Okay. But don't change your mind. Thank you, Tony. Don't change your mind on decisions that were necessary, even if other people didn't like them. Okay. There are two dogs in spirit just come in on this link. Okay. One is a smooth-haired dog, round about the size of a Labrador, and the other one, okay, Bernadette, thank you. Okay. The other one is a small, like a shaggy haired dog, like a terrier size, very bouncy. But when you're given a dog by spirit, this is about protection being given and being around you. Okay. And there's also a lady in spirit that you didn't quite get to say goodbye to, please, Marie from Canada. Do you understand the lady that you didn't quite get to say goodbye to, please, properly? Okay. She comes in now and says, there's nothing to forgive. If we didn't get to speak our last words correctly, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Just get on with your life now. There are smoother roads ahead for you. There is also work-related issues that can be and will be sorted in good time. That you've said the right thing, but you've also held back your words in the right and correct manner. Okay? Your son is going to be fine. He will do okay. But you must start eating correctly again, Marie from Canada. Do you understand that, please? There is concern about your eating habits. Maybe they're rushed and maybe it's not the right food. Don't know. My impression from this lady is not the correct nutritious food as it could be, because she was really good with food too. Didn't have much, but could make loads. Do you understand that, please? I have to send love and inspiration to you, Marie. I'm glad you either need to get the car sorted or it's just been sorted and it can be okay for a while longer. Do you understand that, Marie? Okay. But love and best wishes to you from Spirit, always. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good thoughts. Keep up the prayers and salutations. I hope this makes enough sense for you, please, Marie. Okay? Okay. Okay, if anybody else wants to come on camera, please let Veronica know, and you can come on camera and have a one-to-one there. What are we till? We've got 20. I've got about 15 minutes left yet. Okay, so Alison Plumley. I'll just go to whoever I'm drawn to, but you're welcome to send friend requests, and I do private readings via video link. Okay. I also do other stuff such as meditation healing, and I teach Reiki. But there you go. I'm just letting you know. Okay, right. Whoa. Right. So many people. If you send me a friend request, I will ask you where you know me from, because of the way the internet is these days. Okay, who am I drawn to? Oh, right, okay. Got a gentleman here in spirit. Oh, got a lot of phlegm at the back of my throat. I was chair bound for most of the time in my older years, excuse me. Wasn't very pleasant condition because we used to have to sputum, cough up sputum, and it wasn't very pleasant. And that made me into a bit of an unpleasant character at times. But in my younger days, I had links with the sea. Can anybody take this gentleman, please? It wasn't a very nice passing. This gentleman was glad to pass. The name's James, Bill, Joseph, Caroline, and perhaps a Gwendolyn are mentioned too. Okay. Tony Coppins said she'd like to come on camera. Oh. And somebody here on earth passed very quickly. Here 1 minute, gone the next. Boom, gone. Great granddad Bill, Caroline, sister Bernie. Okay, do you understand the rest of it, please, Bernie? With the sputum, the cough, Bernie Gear. Okay, you can. Okay, you understand the sputum as well. Okay. Christine, if you can take part of this, please take it. Bernie, okay. This gentleman comes through now because he's saying, I feel more relaxed. My stomach is more relaxed and easy now. And I'm okay. And I understand a lot more about people than when I had poor opinions of them. I understand more now than I did then. And I'm sorry for perhaps my unkind words and the way that I used to act. I was just stubborn and old in my ways and thoughts and beliefs. Okay, Bernie? 2 nights ago, you felt like somebody was stroking the back of your head, Bernie. Do you understand that, please? Okay. Bernie, do you understand about the stroke in the back of your head too? Your hair? Because he preferred it when your hair was longer, but it was perhaps got on your nerves. Okay, do you understand that, Bernie? Yes. Maybe about 2 nights ago. And this was just to calm you down, to allay your fears, to reassure you that you are worthy. Look in the mirror. Look at the beautiful person who looks back at you. It's about learning to love yourself and who you are inside. Never mind what others think or say or do, or the put downs, Bernie. If I was here in my younger days, I would have seen them off. I would have perhaps hit them on the back of the head with a shovel. Not me, him. Okay, I'm not saying I'm going to murder anyone. Okay, but that's just the way it is. I was happy to go, I was glad to go, and I was met on the higher side of life by a huge array of family, and peace was brought back into my mind's eye. Yeah. He's very concerned about what the disrespect that people have had for you. But that's their own difficulties, that's their own past, that's their own worries and jealousies and insecurities. You just move on in smoothness, joy, love, and light, Bernie. I'm okay, and I am with you, and I will be with you, but only if you give me permission to be there. I will not interfere in anything going on within your life, but I am here to support you and remind you that you are a beautiful soul, and no one can take that away from you. There is also healing being given to somebody here on earth that has maybe tummy or bowel problems. Okay, Bernie, making me aware of that. But they really need to get things checked out. It's doable, it's manageable, it's sortable, because they're overthinking what it might be or could be. And I just want to bring reassurance forward from this gentleman that all will be well. Do you understand that, please, Bernie? I'm going to leave this gentleman with you now. Take the love of spirit, and thank you for allowing me to work with you and for you, Bernie. If whoever wants to come on camera wants to come on, please come on now. Thank you, Bernie. Remember, I'm available for private readings, but you must message me on Messenger. Okay. You're very welcome, Bernie. Who is the lady that wants to come on camera? Okay. I think Veronica has sent one of you the link to come on. Tony, Veronica has sent you a link on Messenger. I'll just wait a few minutes to see if Tony comes on. This will probably be the last one that I do today because I know we've got to finish on time. Okay. But just while we're waiting for Tony to come on, yeah, I do private readings via Messenger or Zoom. I also do special healing meditations, and I do meditations for people to help with their development or health issues. Okay, and I also teach Reiki online. I'm just waiting now for Tony to come on. I don't know whether you're coming on, Tony. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, Tony. Hiya, Tony. You're muted, Tony. You'll have to unmute yourself, my love.
I've just unmuted.
There we go. Right.
Hi, Carl. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right. Tony, would you understand the phrase, let bygones be bygones?
Yes.
Right. You understand why I'm giving you that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then let it go. Because it's a situation.
Okay.
I don't get to know all the details. That's not my business. But dig. And the more you dig into it, the less you're going to know. Okay? You understand that, please?
Yes, I do.
So let it go. Doesn't matter. Wasn't your doing. Blame came your way, perhaps, partly, but it wasn't your doing. Spirit know that. Is your mum in spirit? Yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Is your mum in spirit?
Yes, she is. Yes.
Your mother?
Yes. Yes, she is.
She's just stepped in, and she was a force. She was a force to be reckoned with, wasn't she?
Yes.
Oh,
she was.
Oh, I wouldn't have fancied her as a mother-in-law. No disrespect. Blimey. No. God, blimey. Yeah, right. Just get to it. You understand?
Sorry.
But she's been around you of recent times also, and she's aware of. And I want to talk quick. So this lady must have spoke quickly when she was a bit frustrated or angry. Oh, got her words out quick. You understand that, please, Tony?
I can.
Right. She understands what's been going on. But they'll never change. These other people, so more than one person, two of them, I think, one being led by the other, or goaded on by the other. They'll never change. Just let them get on with it. Okay?
Okay. I know.
When they come over to the higher side of life, I'm going to be here. And I'm going to have a word with them anyway. But you're just going to have a word in their ear. Okay?
Yep.
You've heard
Thank
this.
you.
You've heard this lady speak down your right ear a few occasions.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
I thought so.
You're not going round the bend, Tony. It is her, and there's also an auntie in spirit as well.
Not, I don't know. I seriously don't know because I don't have a lot to do with her side of the family.
Okay, doesn't matter. Well, I've said it. I can't unsay it.
Yep.
But you understand where you have very vivid dreams, Tony.
Yes. Very.
In those dreams, you've dreamt about two ladies. One perhaps that you didn't know about, but one's been mum.
Okay. Rightio. Yep. Okay.
Do you understand that? Does that make sense for you?
Yes. Yes.
These haven't been dreams. These have been connections. Okay.
Okay.
So you've not been going round the bend. They've
Okay.
visited you in dream state. And
Right.
those dreams would have been quite close to hearing the words or your name shouted in your ear. Would have been within
Okay.
a day or two. You understand that, please?
I do.
Okay. That's
Yes,
just to let you
definitely.
know that this is real and that mum coming to visit is real. Okay.
Okay.
You have a forthcoming visit to the doctors or the hospital.
Okay.
Does that make sense, please? Just say no if it doesn't.
No. Well, not the hospital.
Say again.
Not at the hospital. But I do have a forthcoming appointment.
Would you understand it's a medical appointment of some sort?
Yes.
Right, okay, because I can't hear you very well, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I want you to be reassured that mum is going to come with you to this
Great.
appointment. She's saying that she will make sure that things go the way they are supposed to, and she will not let anybody try to manipulate you or give you choices that you do not wish to happen.
Thank
Do you
you.
understand that, please? Does that
I
make
do.
sense?
It does.
And if
Big
you
time.
need a second opinion, then ask for one. But
Okay.
she's there to give you the strength and the right words to say, because she says, although you can be quite fearsome at times, there are
Yep.
times when you won't speak up because of nervousness of saying the wrong thing.
Mm. Yes.
She's going
I've
to
been
give you
asking
the
for
right
help.
things to say and to do, so that your
Yeah.
appointments, so there's more than one,
Yeah, there is.
2 or 3, they follow on quite quickly, so that
Okay.
they will go the right order, the right way, and there won't be any other mix-ups like there were a few
Oh,
months ago.
great.
You understand that, Tony?
I do. I've had enough.
I've got to give you the name Jim from Spirit.
Yep. Yep,
And
that's to do with her as well.
He waves like
Sorry?
that.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Eric wants to be mentioned.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And
Yep.
Elsie, who was perhaps a friend of
Yes.
you.
She was my grandmother. She was like a great grandmother.
Tea and bickies and sandwiches laid out properly and correctly.
Yes.
With
Yep.
this lady. What a nice lady.
Mhm. She is. Is.
Ran the household properly and correctly. Okay.
She did. Yep.
June wants to be mentioned.
Yes.
But there's also birthday links to the month of June. So they would have just gone maybe round about the 26th, 27th of June.
22nd.
You understand?
23rd, sorry. My dad. Yes.
Sorry?
My dad.
Okay. I'm having I've gone deaf in me right ear, and I think it's wax, and I'm trying to get it sorted. It's my fault. I'm not hearing correctly. So
I've got wax in my ear as well, so you're probably mentioning that too.
comes in handy with the missus, gets me out of trouble. But there you go. So let's get back into this for you. Stop doubting your own insecurities.
All the time.
And Bill is saying this. You understand that?
I do.
And Bill's going like this. And there are links with the sea with this gentleman. Merchant Navy, I think.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
I don't think he was a large gentleman, but he was a force to be reckoned with. He seemed quite quiet on the outside, but quite a strong individual, emotionally
Yes.
and mentally. Okay. Oh, and there's
That's
also
right.
a lovely big, fluffy pussycat steps in. Do you understand that, please?
Oh, yeah, my mister.
Yeah. What a nice cat.
He's beautiful.
He comes in and he settles down by your left-hand side, when you're sitting quiet,
Yep.
and you are aware of something there. You understand that?
I am. Yep.
This is this lovely cat who comes to visit you quite often, and in fact, he walked on the bed the night before last when you were tossing and turning, and then you settled down. You understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
He was my loyal cat because he never ran away, and we could move, and I would let him out one day, and he'd be fine.
Can I leave these lovely people with you, Tony? Because I've just been informed that Carol's waiting to come on screen, so we'll just try and squeeze her in as well. But thank you ever so much. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Sorry, Carol, didn't realise. I've just seen that.
It's okay.
I've got about 4 minutes. Right. Okay. You understand the gentleman in spirit who was here 1 minute and gone the next, Carol?
Yeah.
Boom, and I was gone. Totally unexpected, out of the blue.
Yeah.
But he does send you his love. You understand, please?
Yeah.
Do you understand why we never got to say goodbye either?
That's the one bit I'll never understand.
You do understand, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter. You were kept from either visiting me or getting there on time, or you were delayed. But I understand all of it now. And he's referring to other stuff. I understand all of it now. Does that make sense, please, Carol?
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Okay. Stop leaving your keys lying around all the time because you've been a bit dizzy and you can't find the buggers. Excuse me, sorry. His words, not mine. Okay? And he's aware of that, and he's trying to organize you so that you go on trips out more, and when you leave the house that you leave in good time so that you can make appointments. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
He just loves you, and he does. Okay? He's mentioning something about slippers, getting the right ones. I've got no idea why he's saying it, but they're good for your feet. So do you have problems with your feet, please?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So he's talking about getting you the right slippers for the right support, the right comfort, but to keep your feet warm because you have issues with circulation, perhaps.
Yeah.
You understand? So just to let you know, because I've got to finish exactly on time, because Veronica needs to get other stuff done. And I'm sorry it's such a quick message, but know that you are loved and that you are lovable. You understand that?
Yep.
Okay. So please take the love of spirit. I'm sorry it's such a quick message, But thank you for allowing me to work with you and through you.
Thank you.
Okay, but thank you. Take care and God bless. I'm just going to finish with a closing prayer. Divine and most Holy Spirit, Father God, thank you. Thank you for allowing the joining of two worlds as one. I humbly ask that you please, God, protect and bless each and every head and family represented here at this time. May we shine your light outwards whenever we can in joy, love, inspiration, and thy precious and worthy name, that which is love. Amen. Thanks, everybody.